A Shaolin monk once stood motionless for 72 hours straight while attackers tried to knock him down. They failed. Another monk broke a concrete block with nothing but his pinky finger. These aren't legends or movie tricks. These are real abilities developed through training methods so brutal that most people would quit within the first hour. What you're about to discover are the 5 ancient exercises that forged warriors capable of superhuman feats, techniques that modern science has finally proven create strength that goes beyond what any gym can offer. Imagine being so rooted to the ground that no force on earth could move you. This isn't fantasy, it's the foundation of every Shaolin warrior's power. Before a monk ever learns to strike, they must first learn to become unmovable. The exercise that creates this supernatural stability is called the horse stance, and it's nothing like the weak variations you've seen in fitness classes. Picture this. Your legs bent so low your thighs are parallel to the ground, your spine tall as a mountain, every muscle in your body locked in perfect tension. Now hold it. Not for 30 seconds, not for a minute, but for 10 minutes without moving a single inch. Research has revealed why this ancient method works so well. When you hold an isometric position like the horse stance, something incredible happens inside your tendons. The collagen fibers become denser and more aligned, creating joints that are virtually indestructible. Your nervous system learns to keep muscles activated under crushing pressure, building a foundation of strength that can't be shaken. Start with 1 minute if you dare, but know that true warriors hold this position until their legs scream for mercy, then hold it longer. Without mastering stillness, everything else is just movement without meaning. Now here's where it gets really interesting. While most people focus on big muscles, Shaolin monks knew that real power begins at your fingertips. Think about it. Every punch, every block, every grab depends on the strength flowing through your hands. But here's the shocking truth. Your fingers are probably the weakest link in your entire body. Monks discovered a way to turn this weakness into an unbreakable weapon through one of the most brutal exercises ever created, fingertip push-ups. Picture balancing your entire body weight on nothing but the tips of your fingers, then lowering yourself down in a perfect push-up. Your fingers are screaming, your forearms are burning, but you push through because you know something most people don't. This exercise is rebuilding your hands from the inside out. Modern science confirms what monks knew centuries ago. Fingertip training rapidly increases tendon density, strengthens the tiny muscles in your hands, and enhances neural drive. Your brain's ability to generate explosive force through your extremities. Start from your knees if you must, but focus on perfect form. 3 to 5 clean repetitions will do more for your functional strength than 100 regular push-ups. But strength without balance is like a sword without a handle, dangerous and useless. Shaolin monks understood that in combat, losing your balance means losing your life. That's why they developed the crane stance, a position so deceptively simple that most people underestimate its power until they try it. Stand on one leg, raise the opposite knee until your thigh is parallel to the ground, and hold it. Sounds easy? Try holding it for 2 minutes without wobbling. What's happening inside your body during this exercise is remarkable. Your proprioception, your body's ability to sense its position in space, is being sharpened to razor precision. Every tiny muscle around your ankles, knees, hips, and core is working in perfect harmony to keep you stable. Your nervous system is learning to activate stabilizer muscles faster than lightning, preparing you for any situation that could throw you off balance. Lock your gaze on a fixed point and breathe. Start with 30 seconds per leg, but know that mastery comes only when you can hold this position for minutes without the slightest tremor. Here's where most training fails. It treats strength and movement as separate things. Shaolin monks knew better. They understood that real power must flow seamlessly from stillness to motion, from defense to attack. The exercise that teaches this unity is the plank to squat flow, and it's going to challenge every muscle in your body while teaching them to work as one unstoppable unit. Start in a perfect plank position, wrists under shoulders, core tight as steel. Now, without lifting your hands from the ground, step or jump your feet into a deep squat. Your chest stays upright, your hands stay planted, and your core never relaxes. Hold for a moment, then flow back to plank. Repeat this 5 to 8 times with slow, controlled movement. What you're doing is training intramuscular synchronization, the communication between your large muscle groups and stabilizers. This isn't just exercise, it's teaching your body to move as one weapon. The final test separates the truly strong from the merely fit. Most people can be strong when they're fresh, but Shaolin monks needed strength that never quit, power that endured through hours of combat. They developed the horse walk, an exercise so simple in concept yet so brutal in execution that it breaks the will of most who attempt it. Drop into your deepest horse stance, thighs parallel to the ground, and now the real challenge begins. Without rising even an inch, take small, controlled steps forward. Your hips stay locked low, your thighs burn with fire, your muscles scream for relief, but you keep walking. Each step must be earned through suffering, each movement perfect despite the agony. This exercise forces your deepest muscle fibers to activate, building the kind of muscular endurance that transforms your body into an unstoppable force. The science behind this is fascinating. When you combine loaded isometric tension with slow locomotion, you're recruiting motor units that regular training never touches. Your hip and knee stabilizers become unbreakable, your nervous system learns to maintain perfect control under extreme fatigue, and your mind develops the iron will that separates warriors from everyone else. Start with 5 steps if that's all you can manage, but push yourself to the point where perfect form breaks, then rest and go again. These 5 exercises aren't just workouts, they're a pathway to strength that most people will never experience. They're the foundation that allowed Shaolin monks to perform feats that seem impossible, abilities that modern science is only beginning to understand. The question isn't whether these methods work, the question is whether you have the discipline to practice them with the intensity they demand. If you're ready to discover what real strength feels like, start with these exercises today. Begin with short holds and low repetitions, but commit to pushing your limits every single session. And if you want to dive deeper into training methods that go beyond ordinary fitness, make sure to subscribe and check out the videos I've linked below. The path to extraordinary strength starts with a single step, or in this case, a single stance.